They say money can't buy security, and I didn't believe it. When the green virus started ravaging the world, everyone rushed to build underground shelters, but me, I bought the high-security Blackwood prison, a concrete fortress with electrified walls and steel bars. I thought I was the smartest man in the world because I was going to protect my wife, Sarah, behind bulletproof walls. But the bitter truth is, I was stupid. I wasn't protecting her from the outside. I was locking her in a dining room with the monster that this prison was built to hide from humanity. I spent my entire fortune to transform this dreary place into a dream home. We turned the watchtower into a royal bedroom overlooking the burning world. Sarah, with her pink hair and dress, was scared, telling me, "Adam, the smell of death is still in the walls." I laughed and told her, "My love, the smell of death is outside the walls. We're the kings here." We lived for 3 months in luxury that no one at the end of the world would want. Expensive canned food, solar power, and absolute silence. That silence was the first sign that something was wrong. The zombies outside with their green skin and tattered clothes weren't trying to attack the prison. They were standing far away, as if asking permission from someone inside. One day I woke up to find the door to cell block number 4 open. The tuna cans had been opened with teeth, not a can opener. And the most terrifying thing, there were footprints, human footprints, but huge and bare, leaving behind a sticky green liquid that smelled like it made you want to throw up. I started hearing noises in the ventilation pipes, a regular metallic scraping. I checked the security cameras. There was no sign of an outside intrusion. The cell block was locked tight. Sarah started to break down. She kept telling me she could hear someone breathing under our bed. I began to doubt my sanity, until one night the power went out, and I heard a laugh coming from the cellar. That was definitely not human. I grabbed my rifle and descended to the deepest point of the prison, the solitary confinement corridor that had no key on my keychain. I reached the last cell. The steel door was bent outward with terrifying force, as if the person inside wasn't a prisoner, but a volcano that had erupted. I entered, and the stench choked me. I found the remains of very old, tattered prison clothes and the bones of strange animals. On the wall, written in bright green blood, was the message. Finally, the new warden brought me a pink gift. My heart sank. The scream that came from above wasn't a scream of fear. It was the scream of someone bidding farewell to life. I opened the door with my shoulder and found the nightmare incarnate. The alpha zombie, bigger than any monster I'd ever seen. His skin was a deep green, like a burnt forest, his veins black and bulging, and he wore tattered rags. He wasn't eating Sarah. He was owning her. He looked at me, his dead eyes glowing a terrifying yellow. He laughed, lifted his bare foot, smeared with green mud, and slammed it on the ground. A tremor that shook the entire prison. Suddenly, thousands of zombies outside began scaling the walls in an instant in a strange, orderly fashion. The prison wasn't my fortress. The prison was his throne, and I was the one who opened the door and returned his kingdom to him. I wasn't the only survivor. I was the servant who prepared dinner for the Barefoot King.